What up, YouTube? It's your boy Mortal Man here. Back to give you some more guidance. I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse, and I'm doing alright. I just come to give y'all some intel, man. I know that may seem kind of crazy, but the truth is, it is spiritual. And there was a reason why you went through that. That it just didn't happen by chance or it wasn't no coincidence. No. The Most High allowed that to happen. But he didn't do it to hurt you or destroy you. He did it to refine you, restore you, build you up for the next big thing that's coming. You're not gonna see it right now because you're in the thick of it. You know, you got all these questions, you got all these thoughts, you still under spiritual attack. That narcissist may even still have a hold on you. And that's fine because we all go through it. You gotta go through the processes. Respect the process. You gotta do that. Um, God set that up. He set it up. Not to hurt you, not to destroy you, but to restore you. Everybody is put on this earth for a purpose. So whatever pain that you feeling from that individual, charge it to the game. It's all for a bigger purpose. Trust. Because my eyes is wide awake. I thank God I went through it. And that goes in hand with, being obedient. Following the Lord's footsteps, man. He got guidelines and laws that, you gotta follow. Once you start following them things, your life starts to change. Because, when you with an individual like that that's toxic, you breaking all the rules. You doing stuff that you normally wouldn't do. You doing stuff that you know is probably not in the will of God, stuff that's not aligned with your life, with your purpose. So how can you expect to get anything good when you connected to something like that? It's just not possible. It's not gonna happen. People are meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time. Some there for a season. Or it could even be a lot of them for a season. But as you deal with that heartbreak, that betrayal, God is going to show you some things if you're being obedient. And I'll tell you right now, don't go back to that. Leave that alone. Let it go. Let it go. Don't mess with it. Don't play with it. Don't do none of that. I know it's hard, but trust me, that was just a test. That was a test. That individual was put in your life to do everything that it was doing to you, which is manipulate you, gaslight you, lie to you, blame shift, betray you, cheat on you, break your heart, like really to destroy you. That's what that person was there for. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you're gonna be. The better off you're gonna be. You know, you learn a lot of things when you deal with people like this. And it's all good things. It's just like when you younger and you say your mama in the kitchen and she cooking. She tell you don't touch that stove. It's hot. It can burn you. But you not believing, not having faith in what your mama or your daddy said, you touch that stove. What happened? You got burnt. And it hurt. You may even have blisters on your hand. So you can't go back to that. You can't go back to that. Leave that alone. It is what it is. You went through it, and now it's time for you to grow from it. They was only there for a certain amount of time. They weren't meant to be there for the long haul. That is the enemy. So all your thoughts and the nostalgia, all that, you're not getting that back. But you're gonna get something better. Anything your heart's desires, man, you can have it. Now it may not come right when you want it to come, but please believe it's gonna come. But you just gotta, stay on the course. Take it to God and be obedient. Now I'm not saying this because I'm better than you or nothing like that. No, because I'm growing every day. But I can tell you this. I see the fruit. I see the fruit. I can feel the difference in my life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You get to tapping into other things in the spirit realm. When you die, your spirit lives on. Now, where do you want to go? I want to go to heaven. That's the end goal for me. That's the end goal for God. He wants all his children to be up there with him. Ain't no struggling up there. Ain't no fighting going on up there. Ain't no negativity going on up there. Peace, love, serenity, joy, all that. That's up there. Now you can have it down here, but you gotta be obedient. You can't be hanging around the wrong people. Once your eyes is open, you can't go back. And if you do, you're being obedient. So guess what? When you're obedient, you get in trouble. So I don't recommend it. Especially not after watching this video. Don't go back, man. If it was full of turmoil and wasn't no accountability being taken, you being manipulated, which is a form of witchcraft. That's also in the Bible. smoking all the time. You know, people smoking and I need it. Well, not necessarily, because it's in the Bible. When you smoking, you not sober minded. God needs us to be sober minded. And guess who lurking when you're not sober minded? The enemy. And he's roaring like a lion, seeking for somebody to devour. So be grateful, man, and be thankful that you made it out. Because not everybody can do it, especially if you've been in it for a long time, like myself. 12 years of being manipulated, gaslit, told I wasn't ish, told me I had too much faith in God. What? Yeah, you out of pocket for that one. I got too much faith? Man, come on. That's a key component. Don't ever let nobody tell you got too much faith. You know how many people I done heard say that to me? Nah. Keep my faith. Matter of fact, it's growing. Just like my locks. They look good too, man. I love my hair. It turned out better than when I thought. Shout out to the Most High. So God put this in me to share with y'all, man. Trust me, I understand what you're going through. It hurts, it sucks, it don't feel good, but hey, it gets better on the other side. Especially if you was a genuine person, man. Every time that you let them smell your name, every time that you gave them grace, every time that you forgave them, and they kept on doing it, oh, you finna get blessed for that. Please believe you're about to get blessed for that. Them tears, you're gonna get blessed for that. You really think God gonna let somebody get away with manipulation? That's witchcraft. So just hold on and take it to God, man. I'm telling you, He's gonna show you. He's going to show you. You're gonna get discernment. Big discernment. You'll be able to peep with somebody trying to do it before they even do it. Intuition gonna kick in. Your body, your body gonna let you. Your spirit gonna let you know. Oh no, this ain't right. Energy gonna be off. Mm-mm. Trust me, man. What happened to you was meant to happen, but you can't sit in that. You gotta come up out of that. It may take you a little time, and that's a good thing. You know why? Because God gives us all grace. His grace is so good, man. So I done messed up many times, so many times, but He ain't never took His hand off me, and that's why you got a video today. So rejection is God's protection. Remember that. Until the next video. Peace.